Good morning, Vechain family. It's Satoshi Boomin coming at you with another video. Guys, if you've not already, go ahead down and smash that subscribe button. Hit the notification bell so you never miss a Vechain video. Let's get right into it today, guys. Looking at the chart for Vechain here, we're up 1.5% on the 24 mark, but we are down 5.7% on the 7-day. That's to be expected. I expect further dips. Unfortunately, we have some troubling news coming out of our favorite place, China, that I predict will have some detrimental effects on the market. So my strategy going forward here is I'm going to still keep dollar cost averaging. If you don't know what dollar cost averaging is, a lot of subscribers do, but there are people that are new that watch these videos all the time. Dollar cost averaging is when you take a small amount of money, or however much you could afford, that you were going to probably spend on booze and food anyway, and you allocate that into your coin of choice each week. So for some people, it might be $25 a week that they put in a Vechain, Bitcoin, Ethereum, whatever. It could be more. So it all depends on what you can afford and something that won't overstretch you too much. So I'm going to continue to dollar cost average. However, I'm going to take 1/4 of what I had intended to put into my coins into Tether. And the reason for this is I expect a further dip. I expect further lower movement. Now, why? I was bullish two weeks ago. Why the sudden shift? Well, wait till the end. There's a new story out. I'm sure you probably already have seen it. CNN, MSNBC, and I'm going to start shilling it all day. And the second reason is due to the coronavirus and its effects. We already see other countries shutting down, although there was news reports that certain European countries are going to start loosening regulations. I don't see that happening, not with all the resurgent cases of 19, but that's just something that we're going to have to keep in the back of our head. So with that being said, I'm going to go ahead and still dollar cost average. I'm not selling anything. I'm buying more, and I'm looking to buy the dip. Now, I know I say, don't try to time the markets because you don't know the future, but it's still good to have some cash on hand in order to pick up heavily discounted coins. So I think that's my strategy moving forward. I'm not selling. I'm not doing anything like that. I'm just gonna increase my Tether position in order to take advantage of some of these future dips that I predict. I could be wrong, 100% wrong, and that's okay. I don't know the future. You shouldn't be making investment decisions off what I do either. But yeah, we're all in this together, and I'm excited to see where the future holds. Let's get on with the news. Bloomberg Quick Take has this very, very good video. It's only about a minute long. Chains and automation. I think I want to showcase this. It's only a minute long, so bear with it, and let's get.
With U.S.-China trade tensions escalating and the U.S. abandoning certain multilateral international agreements, the advances in globalization have met considerable headwinds. The COVID-19 pandemic has worked to accelerate trends that were already in place. Global diversification is the new theme. First, supply chains have been intensely optimized to reduce cost. As companies try to diversify and redesign their supply chains, they're increasingly seeking more resiliency, dependability, and flexibility. But costs may go up. Who will pay? Second, Countries are rapidly losing the ability to influence each other. There are growing questions around whether contracts between companies in different countries and multi-country trade and tax agreements will be respected. Third, companies are conserving cash. Spending money to upgrade a supply chain will get considerable scrutiny before a decision is made. Supply chains are going to evolve dynamically, but not overnight.
We've been already adopted automation, already prepared. It's that have been dragging their feet. And in the live stream, we looked at some automation statistics, and they were talking about warehouse managers and their supply chain technology, and they said that 50% of the warehouse managers did not have any plans on adopting any type of blockchain technology. Now, I want to see where those warehouse managers are going to be in the next 5 years. And methinks this out of business. So the point is that we have to stay ahead of the curve and adopt new technology. We have to stay on the bleeding edge, and that's Vechain, and that's supply chain blockchain technology. So yeah, this was a very interesting video. I liked it. I enjoyed it. Let's move on. Here we have some brief news here. I wanted to share this. I was taking a look at the Reddit. Great news for anyone in UK who wants another option to buy Vechain. Crypto.com now supports GBP to fiat transfers. No more having to put ETH on Coinbase and then sending it to KuCoin. It also makes it easier to cash out, I suppose. Better update my exit strategy and plan accordingly so I know exactly what to do in the bull run. You want as many options as possible when it comes to the bull run because an exchange may be hit with so much traffic. I would agree. So shout out to all the people in London, in the UK, who watch my videos. You can now go to crypto.com and use your GBP to buy some Vechain. So there you go. We're moving along kind of fast here, guys. My allergies are really kicking my butt. So we're just going to get through it. I really appreciate each and every one of you. Again, go ahead and give Not So Average Joe a follow. This man is great. EHRT app is not a proof of concept trial. The blockchain-enabled medical data management platform has more than 4,000 registrations within a month and can be duplicated anywhere in less than 10 days. So we did a story on this about a month ago, guys. The EHRT app is basically a COVID-19 testing app that has your information on there when you've got tested, if you were positive or negative, this, that, and the other. Going into many countries, you're going to need negative COVID tests to even enter the country. In some states, in order to go there, you're going to need a negative test. And if you don't have a test, as soon as you get to that place, you're under a 14-day quarantine. So that sucks. But we have here the EHRT app already has more than 4,000 registrations within a month. Now, this was just released a month ago. And a couple weeks ago, they had 1,200. A week ago, they had like 3,000. And now they have 4,000 registrations. So this is awesome. This proves well for adoption. And yeah, this is awesome. And we can see down here, the app here just basically goes to show you if you have COVID, if you've had COVID, do you have it now? Did you have the antibodies and this, that, and the third? This is an easy way for travel because a lot of countries now are expecting you to have tests. And if you don't have tests, you got to be in quarantine, which sucks. So 4,000 registrations within a month is nothing to sneeze at. And in possible partner news, Gemalto, a Brazilian technology company, starts offering Vechain-based supply chain solutions, adding value to local products by building resilient supply networks to enable authenticity, traceability, and guarantee of origin. So we have a new Vechain partner. Now, I couldn't find too much information on this partnership. That's why I'm saying it's just speculation for now until we get confirmation from, Vechain official or something like that. So, Gemalto, we're going to take a look at their website and take a look at what they have to offer. So we got the difference between between price and value, the authenticity of an origin consumer product, becoming the greatest value of a brand, blockchain services, security for those who produce and those who consume. Information such as origin from manufacturer and certificates are increasingly, this is Google Translated, so the Google Translate has kind of messed this up, are increasingly factors that are extremely decisive for a customer to make a purchase, choosing between brands in the market to those that have characteristics that match the lifestyle of your audience is increasing the value we seek to choose a product on the shelf. Blockchain services is the tool that will enable you to add most important value to your brand, reliability. Then it goes down to say, is your brand authentic? With Vechain technology, in partnership with the Brazilian company Gemalto, it is possible to adapt the world's leading information storage and authentication system in the world to your company. The tool allows you to register the entire document, manufacturing, or validation process from its beginning to the end consumer. By detailing the most varied, accurate information, you promote authenticity of your products, and your consumer will be sure and assured that they are buying your brand. So yeah, this is just another traceability option on the Vechain Thor blockchain, and it says Gemalto Services. I don't know what that is. A Brazilian technology company based in Sao Paulo proudly announces the celebration of the preferred ambassador agreement with Vechain, expanding its in-house blockchain expertise combined with the intimate knowledge of the Brazilian market. Gemalto starts offering Vechain-based supply chains solutions, adding value to local products by building a resilient supply network to enable authenticity, traceability, and guarantee of origin. So yes, guys, new Vechain partner, small technology group, but hey, partnership is a partnership. I'm excited. Good on Vechain, and hopefully we see more partnerships in the future. And we have the last story here, guys. I apologize for the short video. My allergies are kicking my rear end, so I'm not able to blab on like I normally am without clearing my throat every 4 or 5 seconds. China researchers discover a new swine flu with pandemic potential. Now, this is why I am bearish on the overall market today. Now, we need new information. This is just speculation, and this just came out yesterday. So there could be new information that happens. But as of this information, I am now going to increase my tether bags in anticipation for another dip. Chinese researchers have discovered a new type of swine flu that can affect humans and has the potential to cause future pandemic. According to a study released Monday, scientists have cautioned that the virus does not pose an immediate global health threat. Well, that's what they said about coronavirus. Remember what they said about coronavirus? Oh, it's not a health threat, blah, blah, blah. We have it under control. And then 2 months later, there was a nationwide, worldwide lockdown. The disease, which researchers call G4 virus, is genetically descended from the H1N1 swine flu that caused the pandemic in 2009. G4 now shows all the essential hallmarks of a candidate pandemic virus, said the study, published in the scientific journal Proceedings of the National Academy of Sciences. But Dr. Angela Rasmussen, virologist at Columbia University Public Health School, warned the public not to freak out. Our understanding of what is potential pandemic influenza strain is limited, she posted on Twitter. Sure, this virus meets a lot of the basic criteria, but it's not for sure going to cause a hypothetical 2020 flu pandemic or even be a dominant strain in humans. That's exactly what they said about COVID. If you remember, they could go back to December when they were like, oh, this new coronavirus is coming out. Oh, it seems to be mild. It's going to pass. It's not a big deal. And then what happened? So I don't believe this one bit, And plus it's coming from CNN, so we don't really know if we could trust it. So just think about that, guys. These samples, so they took 30,000 nasal swab samples from pigs. In these samples, the researchers identified 179 swine flu viruses, but not all posed a concern. Some only showed up 1 year out of the program's 7, or eventually declined to non-threatening levels. But the G4 virus kept showing up in pigs year after year and showed a sharp increase in the swine population after 2016. Further tests showed that G4 can infect humans by binding to our cells and receptors, and it can replace quickly and replicate quickly in our airway cells. And though G4 holds H1N1 genes, people who have received the seasonal flu vaccines will not have any immunity. G4. Now look what they already told. Look what they told you up here. Don't freak out. Blah blah blah. Our understanding is limited. Sure, the virus meets a lot of the basic criteria, but not cause for concern. And then down here they say G4 already appears to have affected humans in China. More than 10% of the swine workers at 4.4 of the general public population has tested positive in a survey from 2016 to 2018. So that was before the quarantine. Now, if this thing, mutates or whatever, then they're gonna talk about, oh yeah, we're putting in lockdowns, this, that, and the other, because coronavirus had mutated apparently to more deadly versions. So who knows if this doesn't? So this is just another blow. Researchers warned in the paper that the virus was on the rise amongst pig populations and can pose a serious threat to human health if not carefully monitored. What are they doing up there in China, man? This is ridiculous. And now they're talking about, oh, everybody don't freak out, blah, blah, blah. Well, they told us that about the coronavirus. So I'm going to keep my eyes on this. This I'm not trying to put out scare tactics or anything, but this is just ridiculous. If they get a bug up their butt and want to shut things down again, that's obviously not going to be good for our portfolios. However, it will be a buying opportunity for us because I expect crypto, I expect the stock market to go down. And that's just what I feel right now. Literally, I'm just some guy on the internet. Do not take this as financial advice. Alright, guys. 1,409 days, 12 hours, 14 minutes, and 30 seconds to the next Bitcoin block halving. Still with me, thank you very, very much, guys. I really appreciate you. I apologize for the short video. We kind of speeded through all this, but my allergies are just not having it today. Shout out to Affiliate Gang. Go ahead and use my affiliate links to shop on Amazon if you wouldn't be so kind. No extra cost to you. You can buy anything on Amazon, and I get a small commission if you click the link. It really helps me out. Shout out to Patreon Gang. You're one step closer to getting me out of wage slavery. I really appreciate you. And with all that said, let's take a look at the markets. Taking a look at the markets, things seem pretty boring. Looks like they're going sideways. Again, I expect further dips. I'm getting my tether bags ready. But then again, the market is irrational. And, the market can stay insolvent for as long. The market can stay irrational for longer than you can stay solvent. So that's why it's important to dollar cost average and to keep some cash on the side. So that's what I'm going to do. Let's take a look at any pumps. Elrond with a 21% pump. That's what I like to see. It is now in the top 100. Celsius Network, Engine Coin are all pumping. That is good news. Swissborg is down. Compound is down. Ren is down. Yep. Not much to really say on this, guys. Looks like a pretty sideways, boring day. I'm going to keep my eyes open for any price action that may occur throughout the day. And I will be back tomorrow to report on any new findings. Don't let your memes be dreams, guys. Thank you so much for rocking with me, and I will talk to you tomorrow.